What's up, my fellow Actitos? Another lovely day in Washington. Welcome to the new year. First video of the new year. Going to be doing some work on the Acty. So I get this question quite a bit. I believe there is a write-up online, but I'll just make a video because, like me, there's lots of visual learner people out there, and so it helps to see like a video of it actually happening. But we need to replace the U-joint on the drive shaft. If you go down there and you can twist it, this is an awkward hand movement. If you twist it and it kind of clicks a little bit down there, like if you hold the one end and shake the other end, this isn't working out. If it's moving and clicking, then your drive shaft is, the U-joint's starting to go out. And you'll really start to feel it when you accelerate. You kind of feel some vibration through the truck. And you're like, oh, it could, your tires could be out of balance. There could be some things that cause that vibration. But if it's under an acceleration and you feel the truck kind of vibrate, that is the signs that your U-joint is going out. So I'm going to show you guys kind of quickly how to replace it. I wasn't going to record it, but I figured let's just do it. So I kind of got started. I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so let's go down there and I'll show you what we're kind of working with. Oh man, like I said, I already got started, but we can see. You got 4 10 mils, and then you'll come up here to the front differential. Obviously, this is only on 4-wheel drive Acties. If you're a 2-wheel drive Acty, you're not going to have to worry about this. But you'll come up here and take this off the front diff, which you're going to take out just the long bolts. Don't worry about the 10 mils, the small guys. You're going to take out the 12 mils, and they're the long way, because they're going all the way up into the housing here. So once you get these 12 out, I believe there's 4 12s. Once you get those out, then this whole thing will come off, and then obviously that will come off, and we'll have the drive shaft out. All right, so the drive shaft is out. Like I said, you just take the long bolts out, the whole thing comes off. So technically, I do not believe these are serviceable items, but we are able to get U-joints that fit. So there are no C-clips, snap rings, there's none of that stuff, and that's the question I get asked. Where's the snap ring? I don't know how to get the snap ring out. There is no snap ring. You have to literally cut it out of there. Let's go over to the air compressor and start working this guy out. So find yourself a place to rest your drive shaft on. I got some old pallets. This will allow me to keep it up because they're kind of heavy and awkward. But this will allow me to be able to start cutting, like just finding areas where I can cut and then knock it out. So let's get to it. So I think having like the 3-inch cutting disc is the easier route than, the bigger angle grinder, because it just kind of show you what I'm doing. Just kind of slowly cutting away at the U-joint, and then I will be able to just, air chisel and pop the cap off. So yeah, you just kind of, that guy gets in there a lot easier. So I'm just kind of slowly cutting it away, and then yeah, and you might rub up against your drive shaft. Don't worry about it. Again, this is like a non-serviceable item, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Just don't cut the loops or any of that stuff. You don't want to booger that up, because then you just ruined your drive shaft. So yeah, just kind of keep cutting away. Okay, so now we're just kind of getting the holes kind of cleaned up. I got a wire wheel. So I'm going to try to clean out like the burrs inside that were caused when they pressed it in the first time, so then we can get obviously the new ones to come through because they poke out a little bit. So we want to smooth that out just a smidgen so they can tap in or press in. Can use like C-clamps or vise or something like that to squeeze it back together. We'll get there. But yeah, that's what I'm working on now, just kind of cleaning that up so we don't have issues getting the new ones pressed in. Okay, here comes the fun part. So I got these all kind of bored out just a tiny bit. You'll if you went too far, it'll go in way too easy, but it will feel very snug as you start to try to push it in, because if you don't do anything, you can't push it in. It hits like the notches because they're notched out, so you can't pull the the old caps off. So once you get to a nice spot, then you can use a C-clamp. We'll take the ends off of the U-joint and we'll set it inside and we'll press it together. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm going to take a little bit of Loctite and put it in the holes so it's extra snug. I don't know if that does anything, but that's what I like to do. These guys are being extra fussy. They want me to feed them. So real quick, this is what I mean. You take the caps off. Little needle bearings stay inside the caps, and that's how you separate it. And so then you push one cap in, and then you take the U-joint, slide it in there, and then we'll push the cap in to the other side, and then that's how we get the one side, and then we'll do the same for the other end. And there she is, new U-joint inside. So I think what I'll do, just to be safe, is kind of what they did, where they punched it. So I'll put a couple punches around just so it notches it and keeps it in there from moving. Not like it should ever come out, but just to be safe. You never know, so much torque coming off the line, twist the chassis. Yeah, it's more of like just a tedious little job to change these U-joints out. Cutting and yeah, having some good tools to be able to do that. But yeah, I'm going to go punch that real quick and then we'll go get it reinstalled on the truck. Alright, there she is. Drive shaft reinstalled. So feeling much more solid now. Yeah, just reinstall the bolts like you uninstalled them. You can throw, goodness gracious, you can throw a little blue Loctite on the bolts just in case, make sure they don't come out afterwards. But yeah, that's how you change your U-joint on your drive shaft. I do have those U-joints on my website, but yeah, I don't think it's a serviceable drive shaft, but you can cut the old one out and make it work. Just take your time. You don't want to take out too much on the yoke and then the U-joint doesn't fit. So, a little bit at a time, cutting the old one out. Be careful not to obviously cut up your drive shaft. But it can be fixed and it can be replaced, and that vibration on acceleration can be eliminated. So cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Rain's coming. Oh, giddy. Time for probably get started on a head gasket job here, because I got 2 more of those to do. Cool. I'll see you guys on the next one.